Yep, just do that and you can moonwalk. Goodbye. Alright, so basically, actually how you moonwalk. It's similar to God bridging, but it's a different position, and I'd say it's easier to learn, but it's harder to master if you get my drift. Basically, moonwalking, um, people usually say that it's impossible if you can only do it for like if you do it for 25 blocks straight without jumping or stopping or anything. But I mean, my max is like 30. This lot right here, or not this lot, but well, this lot is 30, but with these emeralds it's 28 blocks, and I've gone the whole way, but I can usually do like a nice 25. I'd say 25 is like a consistent max. So like I can get my max usually is 25, but sometimes I can get reach 30 or 28, but I can't really go much farther than that. Of course, without stopping or jumping, but jumping in with moonwalking is a much more different topic, because it's much harder unless you drag click, of course. But today we're gonna be teaching how to moonwalk without drag clicking. It's a little method called double clicking. It's basically where you click your mouse. You click your mouse normally, but it's like drag clicking, where you put a certain amount of pressure on your mouse to make it basically click more than once. So as you can see here, I can if I do it faster, I can get 7 to 9 CPS. So it depends also what mouse you have. If your mouse can double click, there's probably tutorials on it. So yeah, you guys can probably find those. I don't really know how to do a double clicking tutorial. Maybe I'll do a hand cam in the future if you guys want me to do another in-depth moonwalking tutorial. But basically, for the basics of moonwalking for this video, anyone can do this, actually, by the way, like literally anyone. Usually people's mice can double click as much as they need. So like maybe 5-6 CPS is probably maybe the minimum, I'd say. But it all depends. It all depends how much your mouse clicks, the timing and everything. But this is timing. I mean, drag clicking, you time it too with God bridging. This is like the same thing where you time your clicks right when you place the blocks. So yeah, right to get into the tutorial, you actually need to face the block at an angle. So it's not like where you go straight back and then yeah, it's very laggy right now actually on Hypixel, so I can't even moonwalk. But I mean, I'll put some clips later of me just moonwalking a bunch. But yeah, you want to go at an angle, so not like where you God bridging, but it's like, let's say if you start off backwards, you just want to turn your mouse a little bit. Where if you see this crosshair right now, it's like at a more of a 90-degree angle, the actual arrow. But it depends. For me, I usually put my crosshair right on this this line right here where the emerald is, the darker line. But I mean, you can also, I prefer that more than like putting it right on the block, because I don't know, it's just a comfort thing, because you're really close to the block. But so to start off, you want to put at an angle. You want to put it on put your crosshair on the dark line. Actually, moonwalk, since your crosshair is on the block and it's not on the side of the block where you place, since right here you can't place blocks on it, right? You can't place blocks on it. So basically what you need to do right after you hold shift, by the way, you need it for me, I usually do hold S and then tap A for my moonwalking, and shift of course before you start. So you want to hold S and shift one place. You don't have to hold S, but I'd recommend you hold S before you start placing blocks, because then it's just easier to go backwards and stuff. But you can do without it. But yeah, you want to have your crosshair on the line. You want to, as soon as you take off shift, you want to right click, and then I don't know if I can, maybe I can do it here since it's lagging, but as soon as you take it off, as soon as you take your finger off the shift, you want to click block, since it's right here, right? You don't have to zoom in. Well, maybe in the beginning you can zoom in, to get used to it, but just on the block, as soon as you let go of shift, you want to start clicking. And there are ways of like getting your timing right by getting like beats per minute cycles and stuff, like 240 beats per minute. You can practice with that. But yeah, basically at an angle on the dark line, and as soon as you release shift, you want to start clicking. And for the actual the way where your crosshair moves after you bridge, you want to have it like right in the, you want to just keep tapping A or D, whatever side you're on, but you want to click A and make sure it's on the left side of your left side of the block. So you just want to keep, but make sure it doesn't go off the block or too far to the middle, because then it will stop the consistent block placing. Okay, so I'll put some clips of me moonwalking now because I can't moonwalk. Look how laggy this is. It's, oh my gosh, dude. But yeah, hope you guys saw that clips right there. So for moonwalking, if you want to do it on Hypixel, I'd recommend you practice on Hypixel as well, because your ping gonna be on is the same for when you place blocks as it is when you practice, and then when you actually want to do it, or basically whatever server you want to use the actual moonwalking on. I'd recommend you practice on that server as much as you can for that specific server, so you can actually get the hang of it with the ping and all of that. But it's different in survival. It's different on different servers. But if you want to use it on all, it's possible to use it on all servers. So you can always practice on different servers. But I mean, the better you get at moonwalking, just like in general, it's easier to do it on every server. So yeah, literally anyone can do this, guys. If you just have a mouse that double clicks, or at least double clicks at least 4 to 9 CPS, like consistently, like doing like that. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah, that's all you have to do. Recap again. Put your crosshair at an angle on the block, not straight backwards, not straight to the side like God bridging, but at an angle where the crosshair is almost at 90-degree angle, but it's not. You want to have that on the dark line. And then as soon as you let go of shift, you want to press a block, because right now you can't place blocks. But if you go like this, where you place blocks already, if you're able to place blocks, yeah, I don't know, it's just a comfort thing. So like, you have to do what works for you wherever you place your actual crosshair. But for me, I just use the dark line to help me out. But yeah, you can also use any crosshair. It doesn't have to be this specific crosshair. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go into some Bedwars games or some place where I'm gonna moonwalk. So yeah.